They say that this is the land of the free, where freedom is whatever a man chooses it to be. And so is the law. Their evil way. It's time to settle up.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job with the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The Cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Calnton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Tak, oto witajcie kochani w kolejnym odcinku z serii Aldarar Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
Was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Calnton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there! There!
A ty co tam?
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Tam ktoś jest. Shoot the bastard! Ale za chwilę, bo ja coś nie dostaję tego punktu.
And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
Wow.
I didn't see Ringo.
Widać, że to jest tryb trudny i łatwo można zginąć.
And I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first.
Chwila, bo tu mnie zaraz zabiją.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Zobaczcie, jak mi ammo spada.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
No zginże. A przeżyć zasadzkę.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Wow.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
I co? Udało się? Hope so.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Gdzieś tu jest okruch?
Bullets were whizzing by my ears,
Nie?
but I wasn't about to
Bra?
roll over and die.
O!
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
No właśnie, tak uciekam.
Because there wouldn't be. The Calnton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was that thing?
W dobrą stronę biegnę w ogóle?
Going up against a gang like this.
Uciekaj przez jaskinię, w dobrą stronę uciekam. Masakra tu jest.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
No.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
Aha.
Like mana from
Koło spadł
heaven, I
z
found
nieba.
the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important
No i dobrze,
to be
19 nabojów mam.
good than he would know.
Co to?
And imagine my
Dynamite.
surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
I dobrze, przydadzą
That
się.
stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Rzućmy tam Dynamite'a.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
O! Wow! Stary Calnton. Calnton, przepraszam.
I yelled out at the top of
Whoa.
my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that
Dobra.
old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
To chyba taka taktyka jedynie działa.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Shoot the bastard! Chyba tutaj muszę dobiec teraz.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
Coś tu jest w ogóle? Wow, ten Dynamite. No właśnie. A, tu był jeszcze kolo jeden. A mam 2T? Mam. Uwaga, będzie akcja taka. O właśnie tak.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
No i pięknie. Co prawda jeden kruk prawdy mi gdzieś zaginął. Chyba nawet wiem gdzie, ale no dobrze. Planina w tartaku. To jest dalsza część tej misji. No chyba tych synów muszę.
Dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. But first, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
I dupa. Dwa dynamity poszły.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
That one of Wyatt's boys?
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws.
No zabijże go!
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Mało naboi, niestety. Dobrze, idźmy. Ło. Ale jakaś taka mała siłownia tego rewolweru jest, nie? Coś mi się tak to wydaje. Dobra. Może tu coś ciekawego. A tu coś stało? Albo tam.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other.
Nie, dobra.
And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Jednak tam. O! Nie wiem właśnie, czy tak trochę na Jana robić. Czy po prostu wejść do środka i strzelać. O właśnie tak. Dobra, chyba nie. Bo mnie zabiją wcześniej. I to będzie złe.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not.
Obrzyn, ale obrzyn się na razie nie przyda.
Man was all hat and no cap.
Herb wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken it.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe
Tak, że może
so.
być.
But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it?
Ło, tam wolę nie zaglądać.
Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Aż się zstrzyłem, bo nie zauważyłem tak.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Calnton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
No właśnie, to jest dobre pytanie.
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Gdzie mogę znaleźć oprócz prawdy? Wydaje się, że to jest przede wszystkim doświadczenie, którego mi tak brak. Nie żartuję, ale chodzi o to, że doświadczenie odblokowuje nowe
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Indeed I was. O. Wow. Pamiętajcie, że mam tutaj dynamit i sobie go nie mieszkam użyć. No właśnie, i dlatego nie lubię z dwóch rewolwerów też strzelać. Dalekie dystanse, no bo to nie przynosi w ogóle.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Dobra. Ktoś tam jeszcze strzela do mnie. Z dalekich krain. Tam coś się świeci. O! Tylko, że z 4. Nowy poziom! Tak jest! O to chodziło właśnie, o to chodziło. To w tym wszystkim chodziło. Prędkość światła zwiększona na naciskaniu ostrożnie, obchodźcie zwinął niski jak szalony R podczas sekwencji przeładowywania. Maksymalna liczba naboi do karabinu jak najbardziej się przyda. 36. Dobra. Tu ktoś idzie. A ładnie. Było blisko, nie? To do mnie strzela. Tarczownik idzie. Między oczy duet. Tego nie widziałem. Jeszcze.
That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Dobra. Gdzie mam iść teraz? Chyba tu.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. It was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Tędy tu, tędy tu. Tędy tam. Tu chyba nie przejdę. Poza tym tędy tu.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Oho! O, Johnny Ringo. Nie, Curly Billy. Czyli kręcony. W sensie włosy ma kręcone.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Zaraz, bo ktoś do mnie z tyłu strzela. No się prawie władowałem, kurde, w deta. Wow. Wow. Dobra, trzeba spadać. O nie! To mi się nie podoba. No, to nie będzie łatwa walka, na pewno. O, amunicję do karabinu. To był on? Czy tam tam ktoś pobiegnie? O, nie jest, kurde, łatwo. Tu był ktoś. Spokojnie. 3/4 do śmierci. Boże, fakty... A nie, to dynamit jest. Pięknie!
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Fuks! O, masakra.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Aha. Następny w kolejce do władzy i do piachu. A jest, pojedyneczek. Kurde, trudne są te pojedynki, powiem wam szczerze.
Incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Skup się, skup się, skup się, skup się, skup się. No i dupka.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
No, he wasn't. He didn't, przepraszam. Co za bzdura. Pięknie.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Zabity honorowo, także dzięki kochani, że byliście ze mną. Komentujcie, subskrybujcie, oceniajcie i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku Call of Juarez. Trzymajcie się, pa pa.